What's up everybody, it's Broken Bones here and welcome to Broken's Bedrock Tutorials. Today we're going to be showing you how to build the Standard Shulker Box Loader. Out of all the different designs, this one here is the most standard and the simplest to use. All you have to do is load your empty shulker boxes up here and this thing will do the rest. It'll fill them up for you, and then when they're done, they'll break them and put them into your storage area. As you can see here, we have all of our shulker boxes here, and in my inventory I've got a couple shulker boxes right here that are almost full for the demonstration, so I can show you how this thing works rather quickly, because this thing is really fun to use. All you have to do is open up this chest, throw in your empty shulker boxes, they'll automatically get dispensed and they'll start filling up. When they're full, they will get broken just like this coming up here. There it is, and your shulker box will get stored in here for you. And as you can see, now our shulker box is full, and it'll do that until it's empty. And as you can see, there's our second shulker box. We have one more, and so there's our next shulker box right here in our storage area. That one's gonna break, and as you can see, there's no more, and all of our shulker boxes are in our storage area. With this design, it's very simple and straightforward. You put empty shulker boxes in, and you get full shulker boxes out. There's no water streams, no hopper lines, no crazy things like that. It's very straightforward and simple. Some of the machines and farms that you might find the shulker box loader on is literally all of them. This thing is so easy and versatile to use that you could put this thing pretty much anywhere and it'll serve you well. All you need to do is put empty shulker boxes up here, they'll get filled up and then put down here when they're full. It's that simple. And there's no water streams, there's no hopper lines, it's really straightforward. And if you have a farm, all you need to do is hook up the output where all the items go into this hopper line, and that'll work for you just fine. Provided that your farm produces less than 9,000 items per hour, which is actually quite a bit for most farms. However, if your farm produces more than that, then you might consider using this design. This design is called the flat iron, and it has potential to collect items 3 times faster. But we're going to cover this one in a separate video. This one here is for a little bit slower farms. Like I said, farms that produce under 9,000 items per hour. Farms like this you might consider to be crop farms, sugarcane farms, bamboo farms, any type of crop farm really, any type of villager farm. All of those could be used by this thing. You could literally use this pretty much at any farm you can find. And all you have to do is hook up your output of the farm to drain the items right into that hopper line. And just to give you guys an idea of where I'd use this shulker box loader, is I would use it at a farm like this. This is a tree farm that I converted into a cobblestone farm, a basalt farm, and even a concrete farm. So I've literally got all those items coming in here right in the middle, and then I could have a water stream bringing all those around. And I wanted this area, this was the design that I was making for season 7 on Krusty Craft, and I wanted all my shulker box loaders to be right here, right next to each other, so I could use them nice and quickly. I actually found the design that I used on season 7. This was my shulker box loader design right here. It's a little bit different than the one that we're doing in today's tutorial, but this one worked too. And as you can see, you don't have to do it block for block. You can be kind of creative with this thing, which means you guys can get creative and use this thing how you guys want to. You guys do not need to build this block for block the way I have it. In fact, the only part that you really need to copy is the redstone out the back. Everything in the front is completely subjective. If you don't want a chest right here, you do not need a chest right there. If you don't want a barrel right there, you do not need a barrel right there. All you need is the stuff out the back to make it all work, and you could literally customize this thing how you want to. So just remember that today's tutorial is to help you guys design your own storage systems using shulker boxes. And I would love to hear some of the ideas that you guys have, so go down in the comment sections and let me know some of the farms and machines you guys would like to hook this up to. I'd really like to hear about it. And then also too, check out my social media links in the description and send me a photo if you guys have built something. I would really like to see what you guys have done. And if you're going to be building this one, you will need to prepare an area out the back that is 5 blocks deep, 7 blocks tall, and 5 blocks wide. So now let's get started with the tutorial. A material list will be down in the description. We're going to get things started right here in the center. We're going to come right out the back right here. We're going to place a block in right there. We're going to place in one down there and one over here. On the front of this block, we're going to place an observer facing down just like this. And then we're going to go ahead and take a dropper, break this block out, and face that up just like this. Into that dropper, we're going to go and place a hopper right there and another one off to the side. And then on top of this observer here, we're going to go and place a comparator just like that. Then we're going to go ahead and break this temporary block out, grab ourselves another observer, and place it in there facing this block right here. So you should see that that red dot is facing this block, which is directly underneath that dropper. Then on top of that dropper, go ahead and grab yourself a barrel, crouch place that on top. Once you have this in place, go ahead and come to the top of your barrel, go ahead and crouch place a block on the top of it, and then you're going to come out by 2 more just like this, and then you can break this one out. Go ahead and come on down here and place in a block out to the side just like this, And then out here, you're going to place one up here just like that and break this one out so you have this little U shape. Then you're going to take a comparator, go ahead and place it in there just like this, and then off to this side, the side whatever side you have your hoppers on, go ahead and on the same side, place yourself in a block right there with a block up just like this and break that one out. Placing yourself a lever right there, flick it in the on position, and put yourself a comparator right there. Then on top of this block, we're going to go ahead and place in ourselves a upwards facing sticky piston. And then on top of that one, we're going to go ahead and have an observer with the red dot facing forward just like this. Then we're going to grab a block, go ahead and place it on top of that observer. You're going to place one up here, go ahead and place two more out this way and one more up there, and then break the corner blocks out like this. So you have this U shape right here, starting catty corner up from that observer. Then in the top up here, grab yourself a repeater. You're going to go ahead and place that in there on 4 ticks just like this. And then come on down here and place yourself in a downwards facing sticky piston just like that. And then to the opposite side of this side, go ahead and come over here and place in yourself an observer with the red dot facing away from that lever. And then you're going to place a block on the front of that red dot right there. And then go ahead and place 3 more right here. Go ahead and place in yourself a comparator just like this. Grab yourself a sticky piston, place it on top of there sideways just like so, with another observer with the red dot facing this block. Once you have that in, go ahead and come to this side, grab yourself a dispenser, and place it on the bottom of this block right here. Once you have your dispenser in place, go ahead and come up here, and you're going to crouch place a hopper into the back of that one, and this is where all of your empty shulker boxes are going to go. And if you have an automatic way of doing that, then this is where you want to put them. But if you want to do it manually with a chest, then go ahead and place yourself in another hopper right here, with a double chest right here in the front, placing yourself a solid block on top of that hopper, and then go ahead and put yourself in some white carpet on top of this one. And then out here in the front, we can go ahead and place in ourselves a piece of glass right here on top of our barrel right there. And then you can take your facade blocks and go ahead and decorate the outside of this. You can place these all around here just like that. And then of course you need to make sure that you come around back, and you could use solid blocks for this. You don't have to use glass, but you are going to make sure that you have these blocks all in place. You want to encase this whole area right here. You want to have all of those coming in there just like that, and making sure that these 2 hoppers have glass or blocks all around them. And then I also forgot one part. Go ahead and place yourself in a temporary block there, grab yourself a hopper and place it in there right there just like that. That's going to be your input hopper that loads all the items from whatever farm that you're going to have loading into this thing. And once you have that in place, go ahead and take your blocks and encase that too. When you're setting up this input, please be mindful of what you put in front of this observer right here. This observer will get updated by some blocks that you put in front of it and not by others. And so I recommend really just having a water stream deliver all your items and have them land right here in this hopper. However, if you have a hopper line or some type of thing like that, then you're going to have a hopper in front of it like this, which is perfectly fine. And as you can see, if we put a shulker box on here with sand in front of it, then you can see that the sand is going through here just fine, and it is not updating that observer. But if we break this out and we go ahead and get this back here and we put ourselves a barrel in there, a barrel will update that observer. And if we put a hopper on top of that one with another shulker box filled with sand on top of it, you can hear it ticking every time a piece of sand is going through this barrel. That is not what you want. You want to make sure that that is not ticking constantly. So go ahead and make sure that however you have that hooked up is being mindful of that observer. For the sake of the tutorial, we're going to be simulating a farm giving this shulker box loader items with another shulker box. So we're going to go ahead and place that shulker on top of there. And as you can see, I've got a couple shulkers in my inventory. As you can see, these are almost full to the brim. They have 48 pieces in them in the last slot, so they get loaded up extra quickly for the demonstration. So as you can see, if we come up here, we load these into the system, it'll automatically get dispensed when it gets there, and they'll start loading up. Once they are full, they'll get completely filled up and then broken, and then they'll get put down into this chest here. As you can see, there's our first shulker box, and it'll do that all the way through to the end. So as you can see, our shulker box is still getting loaded. There's our second shulker box coming in, and now our third box is getting loaded, and when that one's completely full, it'll get broken and put into the system as well, just like you see there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the standard shulker box loader. This thing is super easy to use and super simple to build, and I know that you guys will get a lot of use out of this thing. And it's literally as easy as putting in empty shulker boxes up top and getting full ones out the bottom. That's literally all you have to do. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. And if you guys did, please smack the like button and subscribe. And don't forget to leave me a comment down below letting me know some of the ideas that you guys have. And don't forget to check out my social media and leave me a picture showing me what you guys have built. And with that being said, you guys have a good one, and I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Take it easy, everybody.